I want some of those anti-malarials. Oh, did you do it? Okay. Happy Tuesday! This is a very special episode of Let's Hang Out with Kameron and Mackenzie. Tell them what it is.
Saturday, October 11th is National Coming Out Day.
I have watched so many coming out videos on YouTube, and most of them get posted around National Coming Out Day, and so I thought we would do one. And this is a special episode because I literally came out right here in this room. I came out, I even remember the day. It was May 26th, 2008. That means that I was 16 going on 17. That's probably why I did it, because that's so Sound of Music.
Right. How's
I'm
Sound of
16
Music of
going
you?
on 17.
Yeah, naturally.
I was on the phone with my friend. I was convinced that her boyfriend was gay, and so I told her, friend, I think that your boyfriend's gay. He's a tap dancer and he seems really gay and everyone says he's gay. And then she's like, those aren't valid reasons. You seem pretty gay and everyone says that you're gay. And then I just said exactly. Like, exactly. And then she was quiet and I was quiet. And then she's like, wait a second. What are you trying to say right now? And then I was like, that. And so then we literally both got our yearbooks and went through our yearbooks and talked about who was hot. Apparently my mom knew since I was like 2, so...
What did your grandpa call you, Cinderfella?
And I used to dress up in my dad's work shirts and they would look like dresses on me because I was like 2. And then I would say... But I said I was Snow White, so the fact that he named me Cinderfella... I had a Dracula wig and I cut the tip so that it would look like I had black hair.
Right, long.
I had to wear the blue work shirt.
And you didn't have the gnarly widow's peak.
Yeah,
Indication.
And when Pocahontas came out, I thought Pocahontas was gorgeous, and so
to be her.
I didn't have a crush on Pocahontas. I was obsessed with Pocahontas, like I'm obsessed with Cassie and Rihanna. Anyway, I loved playing with Barbies. I was all my friends were girls. It's none of those things mean that your kid is going to be gay, but if you're going to be tipped off.
Those are
My first crush was Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
JTT. Yeah.
Is that one of your early crushes?
I'm sure it was.
He's very dreamy, and so my mom had already told a lot of my cousins, I'm pretty sure my kid is gay, and so I hope you can deal with that. And so basically all my cousins apparently grew up knowing that I was gay, but the first time that I actually told my mom, because my mom was waiting since I was in 5th grade, she would always say things like, I hate when people say that gay people are less than straight people. It doesn't matter if you're heterosexual or homosexual, but she would always say those words too, which I hate those words. I don't know why, they sound so scientific, but she would say...
Yeah, but she wanted you to know.
I get what she was going for, I'm just picky, you know, I'm a word snob.
Sorry, your mom literally is the greatest.
She is the greatest. And so she would say, if one of my kids were gay, and me and Jennifer would look at each other. So I always knew that it would be fine with her, but I didn't actually tell her till one night we were watching Entertainment Tonight. And it was the week that Mario Lopez was guest starring on Nip Tuck, and he did a shower scene. So Entertainment Tonight was interviewing Mario Lopez, and I think he was shirtless in it. And my sister was sitting on the floor, and my mom was sitting on the other side of the couch as me, and she's like, damn, Schnookums, isn't he hot?
He was so dumbfounded and just so
I was so mesmerized by the beauty of Mario Lopez that I couldn't say no and I couldn't say nothing, and I had to say yes, oh my god, he's so hot, he's so everything, he's so hot, he was so hot. All this pent up 16-year-old hormones. I went to my grandmother's funeral recently, and my godfather, my Nino, Uncle Peter, are you watching, Uncle Peter? I don't know if you watch this. If you are, hi. He's probably really happy. He's probably
really happy that we're in the same bed together right now. He's probably stoked.
He probably loves this.
Yeah,
because
he's like, oh yes, babies, it's gonna happen, yeah. Yes.
I really do love you, Nina. But he's convinced that Mackenzie's my girlfriend. He asked me where my better half was.
Oh,
at the funeral.
That's so sweet.
And I said, my roommate? She's at home.
Yeah, she's probably at home.
She's house
hanging out with
sitting.
a straight man.
Yeah, like, I've told you this so many times, but whatever. So it's like you always have to tell people, sometimes even the same people, more than once. And it's never done happening, but it's easier when you're not nervous about doing that. And after you get it out of the way with the important people, then all the people who come after that are just people who come after that. And you have to do it not only with your family, but with your friends. So, Jordan Betcher, my best header bro in the world, gets a shout out because, and he loves telling people this all the time when like we're talking about when I came out. He was my friend we met in middle school, and then he was my friend in high school. And before I came out, everybody would ask him, because he was my friend, is your friend Kameron gay? And since my story was no, his story was no, and like he never questioned it, he would always tell them like, no, dude, he says he's not gay, so he's not gay. And all these people would be like, you're so dumb, because I'm sure it was painstakingly obvious. I'm really not that different than I was before, so. And so when I finally came out, I felt so bad because I had to be like, actually, I'm pretty gay. I'm pretty gay.
I'm actually a raging homosexual.
But that's how you know you have a good friend. Like, whatever your story is, their story is.
Yes.
And so
what
that's
a great friend he is.
Yes, and that's a great side note, I guess, because most of the people watching this are probably straight folk. And so if you know somebody who's closeted, something that so many straight people don't get is that you shouldn't put people on the spot, because you never know where they are in their process, and it's a different process for everyone. You're not ready to come out until you come out. And then when you come out, you have to shock some people like Jordan. Or like my friend Amy, who I told at Costco that I was gay at lunch our senior year, and she didn't know what I meant when I said I had come out. And she asked what closet I came out of and what that meant. I had to like say, I'm gay, in front of the whole store, and all these soccer moms on a Monday afternoon looked at me like, oh my god, this is terrifying, because I had an outburst. I'm gay! I'm gay! And Times Square stopped, and Niagara Falls stopped, and birds flew out of trees.
Stopped.
The Amazon.
Cameron is gay.
That's what happened. And that's the story of how it happened. The world stopped.
Yes.
I guess that sums it
Thank
up.
goodness.
Anyway,
Thanks for hanging out with us.
thanks for hanging out with us this week. We'll be back next Tuesday with something really fun.
I'm Mackenzie, and I feel bad for people who know us.
And I'm Cameron, and I feel bad for people who don't.